It's spacious, state-of-the-art, and energy efficient. Bridgewater State University's Math and Science Center is open and ready for learning. Well, partly.
The building is really aesthetically pleasing and a pleasure to work in.
Because of the equipment and the size of the building, we have so much more we can do with research and with classes here.
The state-funded project broke ground in 2009 and is making tremendous strides. The first phase brought to life 168,000 square feet of new construction using locally sourced materials and employing hundreds of people in Massachusetts. By its end, officials say $6 million will have been spent on equipment alone.
I work in industry and I use a lot of this equipment, and it's nice to be able to see the theory behind the stuff that we actually use.
Though the state has paid a pretty penny for the new facility to the tune of $98.7 million, its energy-efficient ways may just help cut costs. This device allows students to fill up their water bottles and informs users on how much plastic they've saved. Each classroom is also equipped with motion sensor lighting, saving on electricity. And speaking of electricity, the new integrative classrooms provide the perfect environment for measuring the speed of light or experimenting with protons and electrons.
The room is designed for teaching in small numbers, so we still are teaching introductory science courses to pretty small numbers of students in each section. We do that because we believe that it relates directly to student success. And students are more successful when they get even introductory science courses in small numbers.
These students have to essentially design the lab themselves and then build the lab themselves. So, it's not just a simple lab.
In the old building, cramped quarters made it difficult to prep for labs. That's not a problem now. Students and faculty have plenty of space to prepare tissue cultures, sterilize equipment, and plenty more. Then there are the resource spaces in a wing dedicated to chemistry research.
Chemistry wanted to have one large room in which all of the faculty members could have all of their students engaged in research working together. So on one bench we might have students working on an organic chemistry project, on another one we might have students working on a biochemistry project, on another bench we might have students doing an organometallic kind of a research project. But they're all in the room together, they see what each other is doing, they learn from each other, they interact with each other, and this room is specifically designed to accommodate that.
Geographic information systems has increased significantly as well. This area of study allows students to interpret and visualize data in many forms of geography.
You can do things related to crime statistics, you can do things related to planning. They even use this in advertising and marketing. We believe there are huge opportunities for our students from the expansion of GIS facilities in this building.
At the peak of the new center is the Observatory. The popular spot is open to the public every Wednesday to observe the night sky. Now the first phase needs only its finishing touches, including an interior garden and campus cafe. Up next for construction.
This is the old part of the building that we're keeping. So you can see that if you look inside, we've gutted the interior, removed all the interior walls, removed all the windows. That'll all be completely rebuilt and renovated and will become the third wing of the new building. We'll also be adding onto this side, so there'll be about 12 feet of additional construction that get added on this side of the building. We'll start that when the demolition is complete. We have a new greenhouse under construction as well. That's about $1 million greenhouse. Research grade. It replaces an old greenhouse that had been there for decades and was really not at all useful. So this new greenhouse will be highly functional. We've hired a new faculty member, a botanist, who will be working in that greenhouse. The students will be in there conducting research and doing class projects. It really is going to be a huge step forward for our biologists, certainly the botanists, and that's a great addition to the university.
As the construction continues, students have a front row seat and are watching their future build right before their eyes. For Bridgewater This Week, I'm Alicia Fortin.